Happy holidays, everyone. My name's Wade. This is Bourbon Hall, and if you're joining me on this video, you are probably looking for a few gift ideas for your whiskey lover in your life. Hopefully, a few of these suggestions will be helpful, and maybe we can surprise him or her just a little bit this year. I'll give you ideas from glassware to some other little gadgets that I love and that I've got in the past. Hopefully, they'll like it too. So let's check it out. All right, so the first thing that we need in any bar is glassware. Suggestions for glassware that I think is important just for anyone that likes cocktails or even likes to drink their whiskey in different types of glasses. For example, I think a nice crystal glass that has a nice cut, this is just a pineapple cut. I actually got this for a graduation gift for some friends. Thanks, guys. That was a long time ago though. But I've always liked it because the cut allows my fingers to hold the grooves, and I think it also looks really nice on the table. But these glasses, I don't know if it'll show up here, have dimples all the way around it. And that also helps with holding. My wife really enjoys these glasses. They're just easy to handle. And I think that that's pretty functional for whatever you're looking for. But these two glasses, if you don't have glasses, these are primarily for cocktails. You can pour whiskey neat in there, but I utilize these mostly for Manhattans or old fashions mostly, and then just your Jack and Cokes and etc. So I would suggest if you don't have these, take a look. Next, we are going to talk about whiskey glasses. If they'd like to drink their whiskey neat, I think that these glasses are imperative to have in your bar or in your cupboard or wherever you keep your glasses. So I think, first of all, a Glencairn. A Glencairn is traditionally made for whiskey drinking. It is made with a fluted top so that the concentration of the overall aromas of the whiskey stick here. I don't know if that means anything to you or if your whiskey lover cares about that at all, but sometimes having these glasses is kind of nice to have. I enjoy drinking mine neat, no ice, no water, straight out of here, and I prefer drinking out of a Glencairn. I also really enjoy, these are a little higher end, they're called Whisky with a V. These Whisky glasses are really heavy duty. They got a real heavy bottom and they're just shaped a little bit differently. I actually like these a lot because they fit in my hand well. So either one, Glencairn or a Whisky glass, if they don't have those and they drink their whiskey neat from time to time, these are probably something that would be a good gift. Also, you can get these personalized. If you take a look, you can get them etched and have their name or some kind of saying on there like, "You better like this, you bastard," something like that. So next, I will say I would encourage, if they like to make cocktails at all, a mixing glass. This just ups the overall look of the bar because you can make majority of your cocktails in this glass. It looks nicer, it catches light well, and it just adds a little pizzazz to when you're having a party or you're making drinks for friends or family. It just looks nicer. But there's a few things. If you do this, you're gonna need a cocktail spoon, and that just it helps you stir in the ingredients and the ice. Also with that, you need a strainer. It fits right on top, and that just allows you to pretty much strain everything that you want to come out of this into your glass. I think it's pretty important to have this, and I utilize this setup right here a lot. I would suggest that you buy this on your own. Pick whatever cut, whatever glass you want if you want to do that, and then you can get the spoon and the strainer about anywhere for fairly cheap. This is going to be the expensive spot. Last thing, little baseball bat. It's just for clubbing anybody that really is bothering you on those tough nights, you know what I mean? But this is a muddler, and it's pretty much for like mojitos. I utilize this a lot during the Kentucky Derby, making mint juleps, just muddling that mint to get all the oils out of it. This is pretty important piece of equipment if you utilize that kind of stuff. If not, doesn't matter. So that's something to think about in the glassware world. Now, if he's or she loves to make cocktails, these are also important. These are called Jiggers. I like this one. It fits better in my hand, and it's 1.5 and a half ounce. Okay, or 1 ounce and 1.5 ounce. It just makes it really quick and easy to measure. Go, go, go. They do make different jiggers. Check it out because they make a lot of stuff that's really cool and cool looking. This one just goes up to 2.5 and it has all the different measurements going up. So that is a better, overall jigger than this because I can utilize it for more different volumes. But pick and choose, find something that you want. These should be fairly cheap as well, so combine it with something else. Lastly, on the glassware, something that I would encourage, everybody likes a decanter. A cool looking decanter, it can mean a lot of things. This one I actually won in the golf tournament, so I'm just, I don't want to show the golf tournament because it'll actually show the place. It's what it is. But you can get these etched, like this one's etched. And so if you can get it etched with personal stuff on it, I think that's a really cool gift. It looks nice. They can fill it with their favorite type of whiskey or brandy or whatever they like. And it looks nice on a bar. And it might have a little more meaning if you got something personal on it for them. One thing I want to recommend, see how this is just pure glass? Make sure that it has a rubber stopper on here because that glass is not airtight and a lot of air will get in there and kind of age it quicker in a decanter. So if you can find something like this and find a topper that has a rubber like sealant on it, that's the way to go. All right, now to some of the gadgets. I'm going to encourage you guys to take a look. If they don't have one, this is a smoker. I got this so I could turn one of my Booker's boxes into a smoker. You can utilize this to personalize anything. You could get that and say, okay, what do you want to make a smoker out of that can make smoked cocktails? I think it's kind of a cool thing to do. It pretty much, you put wood chips in here, you light them, and then it uses a fan to blow the smoke into whatever you want it to go into. And if that is a little too extreme for you, I suggest a cocktail smoking kit. I got this one from Amazon. It's pretty simple. It's got a mesh in here that you just set the wood chips in, and it comes with a few wood chips and different kinds like cherry, oak, pecan. You can set those in there, and all you do is once you have your cocktail made, set it on there, you light it up, get it to smoke, set it there, and let that smoke steep into that drink. It adds a nice complexity, and honestly, it's nice from time to time. Also, a lot of pizzazz. And when you open that up and the smoke comes, people like that for some reason. So that's something to think of too. But if you do get either one of these, make sure to get a torch. I think that these should come together. They usually don't. This is a culinary torch. I would encourage you to do that because it's food grade, butane. And I think it's important to have this. You can use matches and stuff. This just makes it quick and easy. So smokers, I think are a fun thing, especially if they're into making cocktails. It really adds a complexity and a lot of show to the overall drink. Last thing that I'm gonna recommend in this video. That's right, simple ice cube trays. These are silicone ice cube trays. I really like the squares. I just find it easier to get them out. I've had the sphere, and they were plastic, they weren't silicone, but I've had the sphere ones. I always found those kind of hard to just manage and get out of the mold. So I went to the square ones, enjoyed them a lot. Now, what I will say is that if you do get these silicones, if that's something you want to do, look online. There's ways that you can get these personalized and you can get them to mold like initials into it or favorite activities or favorite sports teams, all of those things. So I think that's important to take a look at because you can actually personalize these in a lot of different ways to be pretty darn cool. And I'd be happy to find, ice cube that says, weight is the best or something like that, but that won't ever happen. But these I think are pretty essential for making cocktails and just overall making everything look a little nicer. You can make all these cocktails, you can do everything without these, but this is how you can just bring it up a notch. And maybe your whiskey drinker will appreciate that consideration in what they enjoy. So hopefully this is helpful. And hit me up in the comments if you have some ideas that I missed, because I'm always interested in really cool ideas for whiskey lovers, because I got a lot of friends that I give gifts to, and they get tired of just getting whiskey. So different ideas, I would appreciate getting them. But my name's Wade, this is Bourbon Hall. Like, subscribe, and once again, comment down below. But I hope all of you have a great holiday season. Stay safe, enjoy each other. And until next time, appreciate you all. See ya.